friends, allies, vassals, and enemies of the state. You know who you are. King Yorkie II of the House of Yorkie welcomes you back to the 27th of December, 952 AD, and our current run on Crusader Kings 3, Birthed in Blood. Our current count, and he is still a count, is old, 60. Thankfully he has just one heir, even if the heir is not particularly good. It means this land is not going to be broken up. Now, we have 4 counties. We have Salamanca, which is a small part of Leon, which we cannot take on, not reasonably. We have Portugal, which is part of Portugal, and we have 1 of 2 counties there. We would need both to usurp to take the title. That might be doable, except it's in the Galician King's realm directly. And if we look at the Galician King, he's our heir. He's kind of outstripping us rather easily here. We also have Monterrey, which is part of Astorga and Monterrey. But in King Garcia Melendez of Galicia's realm, there are 3 others. To usurp, we would need 3, I believe, yes. We're not going to get that either. These things are kind of halted right now. Aveiro might be conquerable, although they do have 2. Well, he's allied to me anyway. He's actually my brother. If we were to declare war with him, it would be very dubious as to whether we could win. Also, his realm, his little county here, is part of Coimbra. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Which is almost entirely in Zenzia, and I cannot do anything about that. That is for certain. Santiago. Is a possibility. But he is allied to Infante of Galicia. Is in Portugal. Oh wait, that's the Infante, not my liege. But, as I said, he's allied to Santiago. I myself have very few allies. Aveiro, yes, he's my brother. And that would seem to be it. What about if I find a spouse? We're not going to be breeding. Looking only to Lion's power. It's the Kingdom of Galicia. Galicia. See, they won't join a war, I don't believe, against another subordinate of theirs, so that's irrelevant. Treasurers of Tyrol. There are 2,000 troops. They're a mercenary company. That could be interesting. The trouble is, she's of an age where she might bear a child. That's not good. Augsburg is too far away. Alright. So that's not going to be something good to do. We could hire some mercenaries. That would be a thing. What else can we do? Santiago, how old are you? 34. Portugal, how old are you? 45. Well, there's 40. Leon. Leon has no allies, but they're stronger than us. He is 56. And has just one male child, so only one person will inherit. Damn it. Progress seems like it might not go well right now. So instead, let's see what we can do in our different areas. You're built. You're built. You're built. A new holding. 238 extra would be needed. Built. That could have a new building. Perhaps a barracks. Although perhaps a military camp instead. That's fine. We're built up here, I believe, yes. And here... yes. We're working on improving this stability, so that will give us a few more troops as well. A sword strikes across my chest plate, an elbow slams into my helmet. A soldier easily avoids my clumsy counter. The mock battle rages around me, but I struggle to find my focus. I'm tempted to let my guard down as soon as the fighting lulls, but I know the second assault's about to start. Meet it head on. I may get wounded, but I didn't. Renewed vigor. Good. Do I have any prisoners? No. I need a court physician. You'll do. Mental break, wants and desires. Lately it feels like I'm constantly distracted by lascivious thoughts and erotic fancies. With all the you're male. That's standard for life. With all the hardships of my everyday life, it's also easy to lose myself in daydreams and forget about reality. The desires are clearly interfering with my life. But what should I do about them? Now, bite my lip. Some people enjoy that kind of thing. A king for a bard. I'm in a tent at an encampment bordering the kingdom of Galicia, tasked with gauging the tensions between our realms. Suddenly a man enters the tent, demanding to see the new commander. Takes a clear step forward. So you're the new commander? Very well. Pick a challenge. The loser pays for the other's camp drinks tonight, says Gwillian. Commander of the foreign encampment, oblivious of the fact that I am Marwan, not a mere military leader. Essentially threatening him. How is my combat? Not good. Why don't we have an ale drinking competition? 25 gold down. Oh dear, we came drunk. Nothing wrong with a bit of a drink though, is there? We have few ferries. I'm able to declare wars on Francia. Really? Why? On Francia? Why? I have nothing bordering Francia. Leon, Galicia, and Senzia. Baghdad could marry my grandson. Well, if you're going to carry the line forward, we should look into traits. No alliance power to consider. Will do. I'm not interested in imprisoning her. Yeah, we've got the money. We'll have the wedding at court. We are gathered here today to witness the marriage of Farquhar and Willa. The priest's words echo across the great hall of Salamanca, which has been tastefully appointed for the occasion. At the dais, Farquhar and Willa say their vows, and with that, they're married. How lovely. It's time for the real reason people go to weddings: reception. The mood is raucous as the feast begins. Looking around, I can see two families beginning to mingle. Someone raises a toast to the couple's health, and a cheer rises from the room. No doubt it will be the first of many tonight. Get this party started. The wedding is dwindling down, and I find myself deep in conversation with my meticulous courtier, Willa. She inquires about my opinion of theological treatises, a subject she is deeply interested in. It's become a subject that fascinates me as well, Willa. It's amazing what you can justify that way. Made a friend. Troubled son and heir, the pleading gaze I receive from my son and heir is taking a desperate tone. A group of guests are approaching the corner he has hidden all evening, and walls are hindering his escape. That's fine. Come over here. I've got more to say to you than that fool. We feasted and danced late into the night, but at last it is time to head home. I could not help but notice that Farquhar Villa seem to have little in the way of chemistry whatsoever. It seems these two will be little more than strangers sharing a bed. Parting the hall, we leave the newlyweds to their new life together. Oh, I only need one more, Faris. That's fine. Who are you at war with? Beneventi, I have no idea what that is. Saying goodbye, there is a deep and endless hole in my heart. Jihad was a constant companion. Oh dear, we've lost a good friend. And confidence, and to have him ripped from my life feels like a mortal wound, from which I will never recover. My hand clasps a note he gave me, the last note he will ever give me, and realise bitterly. I try to read it, but all I can do is move away from my it away from my face. The precious words contained within it are not washed away by my tears. Though there is a crowd of many mourners around me, I've never felt so alone. I must be strong and move forward. The loss of a friend is a deep crisis, but you still must move on. I've been corresponding with your Chancellor. I must say I've come to see you in a new light. Well done. I cannot. Child. be bad. That would result in our county being ripped up further, our lands being ripped up further. Being raided? By whom? $1162? Not even in my lands. Akaruna is not my territory. What are you talking about? That's not my territory at all. What are you talking about? New martial perk. Soldiers of a lesser fortune. Mercenary hire cost down. Two years left on Monterey. It's definitely coming down. We're up to 541. Oh, 44. That wasn't good. What happened there? Catalyst. Hide tents constructed in Monterey. Your councillor died. I need a new marshal. He's a vassal. He's only 11. Sorry, Mayor, you're not useful to me. He, however, is. That's 17 months left in Monterey. Then after that, I need to do a Stoga. What about, what dangerous faction is there? Peasant rebel. It's not a dangerous faction. That is Templar. 9. Oh, look at that. But no, because they're not, they're for holy wars, aren't they? $1592 for the Andalusian band of... And that would give me 42. That would cost me 42. How much is maintenance, I wonder? Oh, 42 gold for a 3-year contract. Very much worth it. Oh, here we have 61 for a 3-year contract. For 2,000. Yes, we'll take that. We now have 5,000 troops. If we were to take you on, declare war, struggle clash, Braganza, I wouldn't mind getting more actually, and we have the money. Catalan band. Unlock, whatever. Now we have 9,000. Raise all armies. And that's 100% immediately. Enforced demands. Greetings! May your years be short and miserable. But much greater for than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, comply with your demands. So be it. Nice. I don't think the decision to form a kingdom is available, is it? I would have that. But I do not have the Ted Portugal, Guambra by. Okay. Now, if I look at Braganza, Duchy of Portugal does not exist. Right. Disband all. Yes, we're working on counter control. Head of faith for gold? Sure. They won't accept, so there's no point. Eight months left in Monterey. The Galician throne. I can't usurp that. I will be able to create that sometime. Take both of those. And we are vastly superior in number. Maybe a worthwhile thing to do before I pass away What are you part of? Duchy of Galicia. Most of which is in the King's realm. Kingdom of Leon. Child of my dynasty, my friend Willa has given birth to a daughter. Since the little one is part of the Amanid dynasty, she should be blessed with a good name. I don't like that name. Richenza. Ah, yes, a blessing for a rich life. Take all of those. I can't do a struggle clash. What happened? I'd need to choose an objective, would I? Oh, I can choose all three. We've been burdened with your oppressive... You're going to die, you do realise that. Rally the troops. Where are my troops? Rally here. And I can't race them. Pause. Come now. It won't let me move it for some reason. It seems not to. Now we can race them. And enforce. Disband all. Now. Not this. Prisoners. You can't do anything, so forget you. And forget you. Petition Liege. Send the bailiffs, why not? I'm escorted into King Garcia's throne room, where he beckons for me to approach and address him. I carefully describe the problems my fiefdom faces, resistant to my authority and beset by vagabonds, and request assistance in restoring order. After listening to the speech, he sits in silence for several moments as he mulls over my petition. Eventually he addresses me. You make some good arguments. If I'm to agree to your request, I will need something in return. Surely you see it would benefit both of us if we came to an agreement. Yes. He's got a favour hook, that's fine. Martial perk available. A man's home. Braganza. 2 years left. Your Majesty. A wounded and disillusioned mercenary group has arrived at the Count of Salamanca. The locals claim to overheard talk of settling down after pillaging an easy target and begun to grow anxious. Tensions are high and conflict is likely to arise if I do not intervene in the matter. Force them out. Just go! Force them out. Perfect. And Lucent culture has embraced the religious patronage tradition, alright? Now, Duchy of Coimbra. I'm some distance away, but we are moving in that direction. Oh. However, that's not the one I need. Duchy of Portugal. A rusty tool. Peering through the dusty murk on the armory, my gaze travels on over multiple different weapons of war. A pair of battered leather gloves, a recently sharpened sword, a spear with a one-haft rusty farming tool. The farming implement, perhaps it's been lumped in unknowingly. After the tool, examining its curious... Ah, it's a sickle again. I wonder if this could be repurposed. Let's turn it into a spear. But it didn't work. That's fine. Mentioning those, however, let's just have a look, see what we have here. Galician spears there. 41 years, once it's in. Not using it right now. County you have no ability to stand up to us. And we could take both of your places. Let's do it. Raise all armies. May you live in harmony. Surely you understand my plight. Seem to have little choice. Fortunately, right now. Under the stone pine. In the scorched midday heat, they sit in the shadow under a great stone pine, playing on lutes and flutes. They sing an Arabic about beauty, glory, love lost and found again. I can hear them from my balcony, and they stir my soul. Yet I do not know the identity of these musicians, and when I leave my lofty halls and approach a tree, they are gone. Are they sent from heaven? Are they phantoms devised by Satan to ensnare me? Perhaps not, but what am I to do with these damned feelings? Yes, let's have some more musicians, absolutely. 8 months there. Minus 70, that's not good, but we'll live with it. Four months, 3 months. Come now. "44 days. Are you kidding me? Oh, we're still in the middle of the war. Okay. That one's forelock was destroyed. That's done. Yes, we'll accept your council place. Right now I care little about where it is. Gold is back in good order. My troops could be very useful in your conflict. I don't need them right now. What's this one? Deletion clash? What the hell? Oh, against the Kingdom of Leon. Oh, then it's not relevant to me. "7 months. Ooh, downcast lashes. My eyes meet Queen Todas for what feels like the 20th time tonight. I know I'm not imagining things. Even from the other end of the table, her gaze feels as intense as a midday sun. Let's see. Craven. Shy. No, my heart remains pure. I can't be tempted like that. And we are down to done. Peace be with you, you're much greater foe than I imagined. Good. Disband all. We have empty council positions. My Chancellor. Petita, whatever. My Steward. Quad. My Spy Master. Countess would be good. She'd be an even Mera Alonso, I think. Instead of the Countess, Although I do like the idea of my dear lady wife as a spy master, and she is a better one, I'm going to have to go with you because you're a vassal. Now, learning is where our skills lie at the moment. Very much so, apparently. How on earth are we that good at learning? Let me just have a look at a couple of things here. We only have county level things. We really need to start forming duchies. Could create the Duchy of Leon. Except we only have 2 counties, I'm sorry. Portugal, we could create that when we've got the required money. Monterey is part of Duchy of Galicia. Belongs to my liege. Astorga also within Galicia, I believe. Yes. Braganza is within Portugal, yes, that's right. Yant Jakub, also in Galicia. And Leon. We could join the battle against the Kingdom of Leon. That's certainly a possibility. Right now, as we're bursting blood, we're going to turn authoritative. What do we have? Artifacts. We don't have a spare thing right now. Prowess +3 compared to prowess +4. You can ransom Captain Lewis. That's fine. Do we have anyone else imprisoned? Oh, he's already gone. And you, who rose up against me, have been overwhelmed by stress. Let's see what decisions I can make to help with that, shall we? Drink up! Feel better already. No longer overwhelmed by stress. Right. My daughter-in-law Willa has given birth to a daughter. Munya, I like it. right now I'm going to just keep going this way. Empty council position. My marshal is no longer my marshal. There, you'll do nicely. Malik Imran's capital is truly prosperous. The peasants of Vassals are fat and happy and productive. The Muslims have brought a new crop. Gets it, I won't deal with Muslims. Again, overwhelmed by stress. Need to be alone to think about this, that's fine. Ultras discovered bailiffs. I could probably do it, but I don't want to right now. Like I said, what I want to do immediately is get myself the Duchy of Portugal, and then give away a couple of... give away the two vassals underneath. Oh, two vassals, two of the things underneath. Liege won the war! Over there. Oh, pay homage, yes. We'll just demonstrate submission. Garcia bids me arise and confirms his satisfaction. Good. Why am I overwhelmed by stress? Petition Liege. And we have county control. Send bailiffs. And I will pay 50 gold. I don't like it, but I need it. Raid is over. She's dead. Really washed off me. Perhaps I should be ashamed, but in truth there was no love lost between us. Now we will disband all. I'm going to let those mercenary contacts expire. In the heat of combat, decisiveness is often what separates victory from defeat. When the time comes, I will know how to act. Strike and never relent. Provisional catastrophe. The morning chorus of twittering birds accompany me down to the cellar. The light of dawn giving way to gloomy darkness lit only by sputtering lamps. I yawn and stretch as I go to my feet, padding across the floorboards. Once my eyes adjust to the lack of light, a culinary tragedy is unveiled by them. Apple cores, scattered crumbs, bones, flensed clean of their meat. In shock, I look around the entire room. Where my eyes land, they find yet more evidence. Contented burp. So, my treat, I guess. Alright, Salamanca has grown. What children do I have? Just one. It's okay, not good. Troubadour's dedication. As the troubadour keeps pronouncing lines of love and desire, I try to keep from showing the rest of the court how flattered I feel. Though she is veiled behind metaphor and allegory, I know this dedication from Toda to me. She certainly does know how to get my dedication. And we've got another peasant rabble. Not something that I'm afraid of. 19 months to re-establish there. Fireside Tales. The fire crackles, casting long shadows on the walls of the servants' quarters. A wizened old woman holds children agog with her tales. The Quilebra is an unfathomably huge serpent. Though it is practically immortal, the serpent is lazy and rarely moves from its refuge deep in a cave. Its treasures are said to be almost beyond comprehension, and its spit can heal diseases. The fire sputters and fades. The old woman finishes her story, and she with the children to bed. What a fun old tale. A new perk. Stalwart leader. Price increases. Band of Lost Birds. A wounded and disillusioned mercenary group has arrived at the county of Yantkyakum. Offer them a position, that's what I'm going to have to do, isn't it? I can claim my liege's title. Not without a lot more prestige, I can't. Let's have some gold, why don't we? Thank you. Now, that means I can create the title. I am now a mighty duke. My glory is widely known. Indeed. And it's time to give away Braganza and Portugal. First, let's see who... Well, if I want to give one away, I will give one to you. That title, Braganza. You and I should be friends, not foes. That's fine. A reading in behalf. A tedious feast became even worse when Toda suggested a reading from the perfect state. Thankfully, Loop soon suggested reading modern philosophy instead. A much better choice. Now, not sure. I thought there was a way to invite them to be vassals, but maybe not in that case. Maybe because he's already a vassal of the king. That could be. Anyway, I've given away one. Who do I have on council? Portugal. That brings me down to 6. County of Salamanca. Double check. That's Leon, isn't it? Cost 780, which we have. They have allies and we do not. I have no spouse. Not interested in someone who can give birth. I'm interested in alliance power. She is of childbearing age, that's the thing. And that's a problem. All of these are rather distant. Unfortunately. Which means I'm not that interested in them. But we will come to this next time. If I was to look into mercenary bands again, these are expensive now, because I'm not as good a military leader. But we could afford them. Would certainly be useful to have. To get 3, I would use up most of the money we have, but certainly make us extremely competitive on the international stage. Meanwhile, we have another 300 here. We haven't raised yet. Well, as you see, Portugal has expanded, and we have our first duchy. Found a new kingdom. Level of fame would need to be illustrious, which is next time. We're some distance from, it seems. Let me just see. 37 towards 3,000. Yes, that's a long way away. Independent ruler, which we're not. At least one, a whole 3 or more duchies, some size of 30, we've got 7. Alright, so that's not going to work. However, remember, of course, we want to get rid of this first, don't we? That's one thing we need to face. After that, we can look into a conquering Lyon, or struggle clashing with Lyon, which will strengthen us even further. It may also let us found the county, the Duchy of Lyon. Following on from that, it could be an attack on the leader. So, join me next time, and we shall go from there. Meanwhile, as my crown falls off, I bid you a happy day to all my friends, allies, vassals, and enemies of the state. You know who you are. Very well.